Weasels, and welcome back to Creativerse on the CreatiCrew world. The CreatiCrew information, as always, will be in the description, so go check them out. A group of content creators and that work together to connect people through the power of gaming. And they also have a community that you can just be part of, and there'll be a link for their website and the Discord. Okay, so we've done a lot since the last time I was on here, and I figured I'd update you, but we'll just do a review of everything we have here. So I might cover things I've already covered before, but I'm going to kind of do a tour of my area. Okay. Because I think some people may have missed the first episode I did, or I can share this episode without all the complaining that I did in the other episode. Have this one just be gaming related. Okay, so we've got this little setup here where I'm going to make this like maybe a crafting room and stuff, and eventually I'm going to kind of clean up that area over there and put it in a house. No, that's what I did. I used fences temporarily, but I don't like the fact that I'm exposed out there, and at night I keep getting attacked, and it's really annoying, so I'm going to try to... So then we have this blueprint I did, but I modified it because this was the boulder wall, but I did the stone instead so it would match the other houses. And then I added this here. This was trying to be an anvil. Hope that kind of looks like a Minecraft anvil. That's the best I could do. So, and then you saw that house, and then of course we've got the farms. And again, like I said last time, it's just a random village. It doesn't resemble anything. No, I'm kidding. We all know what it's trying to be. So this is my little setup here, as you've seen, for like crafting and stuff. I just went around and kind of like I put a fence here so I could like still get to the portals without getting attacked, at least from this side, because this is where most of the animals were coming from, and I need to make more fences, but I may put a line over there so they don't come from there. And then I put this here so that, like, if I'm in a chest or in a processor, they don't sneak up behind me. But it didn't really work that well. And then we have my brewing stand here, and a crafting table, and an anvil. And then we have the enchanting table. And then, of course, we've all seen the mob grinder with the ability to do that, and everything drops down into the water, and then when you force it closed, it keeps them under and they all drown. So, when you're done killing things, if you have a lot of stuff just popping in through the teleporter because you've loaded the corruption, you can auto kill, so that's good. And then this is what I've done recently. It's a creeper hole. It's obviously been there for a while because the grass is growing back, and it's a creeper. I had a better design for a face, but alt keys can't be used on signs. That is something that they really gotta fix. They gotta let me use alt keys, because I went through all the work of getting a chart of alt keys so I could figure out how to do the creeper face thing, and then those keys weren't allowed. But anyway. So he looks like a sad creeper. He looks annoyed. It's like, aw. Did someone hurt your feelings? Instead of looking, you know, mean or scary like a normal creeper might. So yeah, and it's just, I was trying to do the feet, and I tried a bunch of different ways, and then I just ended up doing a placemat with 2. I didn't bother putting 2 on the back, so I just, you know, whatever. So, I still have big plans for this area, but I need the energy to do everything I want to do. I want to play a bunch of different games. I want to play, that like hell-themed speedrunner game that I had been playing for a while. I want to play, go back to playing some of the Serious Sam games that I was playing. I want to play some Subnautica, but finding the time and the energy to do all of that with all my real life stresses going on, so I might eventually. I can kind of feel that, as you can probably tell by my voice, I'm switching over to a more manic phase after being a bit down for a while, so there might be an explosion of content, or there might not. It all depends. And I got that important appointment coming up tomorrow, so wish me luck. Hopefully, if that goes well, there'll be some huge changes. But anyway, I decided that I was gonna make some explosives for and I decided to get some gunpowder, and I'm like, okay, I'll go down to the corruption or something. I'll go down to like the stalactite later and find it in chest, and yeah, that would probably be a better way. But then I'm like, well, I might as well just get some hot feet since they're around here and they keep annoying me. I might as well get some in my trap. And then that made me, or actually, first before I had that idea, I needed hardened lava for something I was doing. And so I was like, oh, I don't have access to the lava layer. And then because it's always bothered me that the corruption isn't really like the nether. The lava layer is so much more nether. So now, instead of going to the corruption, now the nether portal goes to the nether. Oops, I don't have my light on. So yeah. And I even put one here as your way back. And I know they look so much more realistic when you use corrupt water, but I didn't want to take a chance on corrupting the grass out there. And after what I dealt with in the castle, the Obsidian Tower on Crazyverse, how they changed the way corruption works. It's a lot stronger now, and every time I walk by that portal, I get a little bit of corruption. It's not as easy to play with as it used to be, and so I just didn't want to deal with that, because I had this like insulated, and just because it's warm here, well, actually it's not that warm, but whatever, it would just, the grass was getting corrupted, so I just couldn't do it. It's ironic doing the more realistic technique on a couple other worlds, and then the only world that I actually do a Minecraft themed build, I went with purple goo instead of actual corrupt water. But anyway, and so then we have now to get to the corruption, we have an Eden portal, and I kind of paid homage to like areas where they're found and stuff. I kind of did like Minecrafty dungeon look to it. I know it's lame, but you gotta admit, considering, and I was gonna do like goo blocks or something, and I was gonna like Miru eyes or something would be cool if you could put those on pressure plates, but with the slight round shape and the coloration, it seemed like the closest match from like a vague sort of giving the right feel. I don't know. And then you just in the lava layer is where I'm gonna kind of like open this up a bit and stuff. Yeah, I was replacing some of that so you couldn't see the stalactite, but I guess I could just put this portal a little bit lower down and this was the only cave I could find. But yeah. So it's not really the same feel because you're not like up on some giant cliff looking down at a giant pool of lava. It's more closed in or whatever, but it's close enough. And so this is where I was thinking of cleaning up all of this and kind of covering up that with it so that then there's no like thing here blocking the view, and then I could just have room to build my ghast I was talking about building. But I might do that, I might not. See, I loaded the corruption and now there's corrupt creatures all over the place. And it's not because my trap overflowed. Because I think I left the floor. Oh, I did leave the floor closed. Okay, but they didn't even end up in my trap. Unless they just followed me back through the portal. Like, why are they just showing up here like this? Which, I'm not complaining if I get a free keep. Oh, but it's so laggy. I'm getting lag. But that's just because I have, my browser open. But it's also, keepas are just kind of, I don't know. When they updated the way they moved, they're a little more sporadic than they used to be. They're just a little bit, I don't know, something different about them. They're a little more jumpy or jittery. They're not as smooth. They're kind of creepy, the way they bend. Almost look like they're glitching. But yeah, okay, so why are there corrupt rockstars and everything over here? But I mean, at least if I'm over here and I'm like this, at least they're not coming in here. You know, I mean, I know he can get in from over there, but that's why I put this. Let's see if he actually... Because fences don't seem to stop him anymore, like they used to. Yeah, fences do nothing. If they're already aggro, but... Kinda stinks if people got used to using fences and used to using traps like this one, and now the game updates so that they no longer work. I mean, I know it's always an arms race between people finding ways to kind of cheat or cheese their combat, and the devs finding ways of making it, you know, more challenging so the game stays interesting. But it's like, it's almost like once you are at the point where you know how to trap mobs, you've already basically played the game, and being able to trap mods makes the game less grindy, so it's not like you're actually cheating the system. I don't know if I'm making sense anymore. No. Oh, that's right. I didn't put my teleporters in the lava layer yet, so of course I didn't get any hot feet from doing that. There's no teleporters down there to catch them. Let's see if I... Now see, those green lines are from the healing beacons that are in front of the grinder, but are upside down. So if I load this whole area, then teleport back, Yeah, I've died 4 times. I mean, so, and that's just like in this session since I've logged on. So it's like, I'm thinking I should have built the House of Epic Fail on this world where I actually have enough death statues to complete it. So, sorry. Had too much caffeine, I'm a little bit... No, it's not working, but that's probably because I just need to reload the whole area. But anyway. Oops. It's not the right button. But anyway, it does work. And it is available as a blueprint. So, I guess there wasn't as much to show you as I thought there was, but I built an end portal. And I came up with a design to have a Minecraft anvil. Wish you could put recipe books on shelves. That would be cool if you could put them on pressure plates. I don't think you can though. Do I have a recipe? I think I threw away all of them because they were just stupid ones. Do I have any in here? No. Well, next time I get a recipe I'll try, but I don't think you can. I don't think you can display them. But that would be cool because then I could just, because that, one of those recipe books, instead of the wood slab, would actually work there. So, anyway. I built a creeper in an end portal. Sorry for this being hyper and disjointed and short and whatever, but I basically just wanted to say I will be doing more with this channel. Might take me a bit to get there, but I'm gonna be trying to do, maybe not daily, but as close to daily as I can, videos and playing more games than just Minecraft and Creativerse. I will try to be a little bit more energetic, and hopefully I can get into some multiplayer stuff, but that's just scheduling is issues and stuff. It's just that's hard to work out. So I'm still here and I'm still trying, but might be a little slow at times. I don't know. I hope that made some sense. Okay, well, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.